Alright, so we're gonna give you a fair tutorial, and I have a special guest today, Julio. He's gonna be our Mr. Flare Buster of the crew. So, we'll have him do, oh, wait, he goes counterclockwise, so if you know. Oh, okay, anyways, show us, let me see, how many rounds? 10? 10, okay, 10 rounds.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now.
Alright, well, so basically we're gonna like break it down, starting from the beginning. I guess you can, and I'll just start, right? Usually when you want to start out, you want to be able to, have good spread legs in the beginning so you can get maximum power. Okay, pretty much. So, usually when you go from top rock, you want to come out, and then you want to make sure that your hand is facing that way. That way, not this way, but this way. So, once you're situated, you want to be able to sweep far out, but you want to lightly drag the floor, so it won't. So, as long as you drag the, as long as you drag the foot lightly across the ground, you'll have more power when you fully extend it out. When you fully extend it out, almost to about 180 degrees, it just goes up. This will cause your body just naturally swing under. Don't make sure once it hits this part, this goes up. Don't let it drag. And your waist should thrust it out. You're like humping the air. Thrust it out. And then you should naturally put your right hand down in this case. So you'll be in an elevated position. Like the higher your hips up, the better it is. Okay? So from here, you want to kick high up, very high, so that you'll get your hips high. And as you notice in his flares in the beginning, his butt is very high in the air. The higher it is, the more time you can, get time to keep spinning or go up to higher moves. So, demonstrate one trick slowly. So you notice how he kicks during the 3/4 around, and his butt goes very high up. That's what you want to get for one clean round. For continuous, okay. To get continuous, a good start would be flare windmill. That will help you, get your legs keep on going. Okay, so basically flare mill is incorporated into the coin drop. Coin drop, if you don't know what it is, it's just basically a drop into usually a windmill, like this. Basically when you're up in the air, like this, that is the same concept, so you can drop into your windmill. Let me show you. But now break it down. Yeah. Okay, so notice how when he gets to this part, you want to be able to just, back regular windmills, stab it in, and then collapse. But make sure you're high enough that you know that your legs can just slowly swing across. Yeah, make sure make sure the collapsing is very important. And to practice, I would guess so you go around your flare, right? From here, practice from here. There's like a mini stab and then collapse. That's how you should practice it. For continuous flares, key point would be thrust your hips out. Every round you want to keep on thrusting it. Like in the beginning, the higher your hips are, the more time and power you'll get. Don't forget to swing with your other arm, like your other leg as well.
Also remember the kick to go around.
Yeah.
3/4 kick. That will get you up here. From here, you just repeat the same thing.
But make sure you want to thrust your hips out, or else you're gonna get slower and slower, and you're finally gonna drag your legs. Want to do windmill to flare, little combo? Okay, so just demonstrate flare, mill, mill, flare. Little bit combo. So as you can see, okay, we're gonna emphasize a bit on the windmill to flare. So for windmill to flare, the key point is to switch from the stab to the out. Usually, when you just say regular windmill stab, right? So you're going from the windmill, you catch yourself, and I'll be able to catch yourself on the outer side of your body. The more on the outside, the easier you're gonna come out. So like here, you wanna switch out and kick your legs high so that you can get more air time. Can you do it slowly? From the window to the floor. Watch his stab arm.
Turtle or just
yeah, that's easier. Yeah.
from here when you're stabbing?
Watch
Your
this.
kick.
Make sure this leg goes up and your hips go out as well. Yeah, so it's up. Push. Try it again. Okay, so you know that this time his hips go out. So that's a good way to practice it. And for the flare mill, you want to be able to practice it just by going in. How much time do you have?
It says 7 minutes.
7 minutes or 1 more minute. So key things to practice just to get one flare down if you're just beginning. You want to be able to catch yourself in a good situated position, so it's like this would be good. Because like even though it's not a flare, it's the right concept of a flare. You're kicking and you have the legs spread all the time, and you know what to do. Eventually you will come over. And you'll know one day you're just gonna have your hips go up really, really high. And then sometimes when you're learning continuous, you're kind of stuck around this part. You kind of like bend your legs in. You always want to keep your legs spread in the back. So remember, like always kick, keep it spread. Even though you feel like you're gonna fall on the ground, the speed will get you to keep going around. So that you wanna just always keep thrust and kick at the same time. That will get you around eventually. But it just practice. Yeah. Alright, well, you wanna demonstrate one last time? Anything, just any flare mill combo, anything you want. Anyways, well, we'll see. We might put a second part to this, but that's it for now. And a big thanks to Julio here, Mr. Flare Buster, and yeah, subscribe, and I'll get back to you.